Imagine a quiet elderly home in Rhode Island, USA. The halls are calm, filled with the soft sounds of daily life. But among the residents and staff, there is a mysterious presence, a cat named Oscar. This is not just any cat. Oscar has a unique ability that has fascinated many. He seems to sense when someone is about to pass away. Today, we will explore the story of Oscar, the cat who could sense death. Oscar was not like other cats. He was 5 years old, a bit overweight, and had a beautiful coat of white and brown fur. Adopted when he was very young by a geriatric center in Rhode Island, Oscar was known to be a shy and aloof cat. He didn't like much attention and preferred to keep to himself. However, something extraordinary happened that changed Oscar's life and the lives of everyone around him. In the quiet moments of the day, Oscar would sometimes choose to sit in the rooms of the elderly residents. At first, the staff thought it was just his way of finding a comfortable spot, but soon they noticed something unusual. Whenever Oscar chose a room to rest, the person in that room was nearing the end of their life. It wasn't random. Oscar seemed to know. Oscar would enter the room and curl up the bed next to the resident. If someone tried to keep him out, he would scratch at the door until he was let in. After Oscar's visit, the person would pass away within a short time. This pattern happened many times, and Oscar became famous for his uncanny ability to predict death. Oscar's presence brought both comfort and sadness to the residents and their families. When Oscar chose the room, the staff knew it was time to inform the family that their loved one was nearing the end. This gave families a chance to say goodbyes and prepare for the loss. Many families were grateful for Oscar's ability, as it provided a peaceful closure during a difficult time. Dr. David Dosa, a physician at the center, took a special interest in Oscar. In 2007, he wrote an article in the New England Journal of Medicine about Oscar's remarkable ability. At that time, Oscar had correctly predicted the death of 25 residents. Later, it was believed that Oscar had accurately predicted over 50 deaths. This article brought Oscar into national fame, and people from all over the world became curious about the mysterious cat. Oscar's ability raised many questions. How could a cat know when someone was about to die? Dr. Dosa had a theory. He believed that Oscar had an extraordinary sense of smell. Cats have a much better sense of smell than humans, so Dr. Dosa suggested that Oscar might be detecting certain chemicals released by the body when someone is close to death. These chemicals are called volatile organic compounds, and they can change when a person's cells begin to die. However, not everyone agreed with Dr. Dosa's theory. Fyodor Swarsky, a specialist in palliative care, questioned whether Oscar's ability were real or just a coincidence. He suggested that the staff might have only noticed the times when Oscar was right, ignoring the times when he was not. This is known as confirmation bias, the tendency to remember the hits and forget the misses. Zwarsky also pointed out that the geriatric center had many residents with different illnesses such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and cancer. Each of those diseases could produce different VOCs, making it hard to identify a single scent that Oscar might be detecting. He recommended using scientific equipment like a mass spectrometer to analyze the air in their rooms and see if there were any unique compounds that Oscar could be smelling. Unfortunately, this was never done, and Oscar passed away in February 2022, leaving many questions unanswered. And now, Oscar is not the only animal known for such abilities. Dogs, in particular, have been trained to detect diseases like cancer and diabetes by smelling specific chemicals in the body. There is a famous case of Joy Milne, a woman from Scotland who could smell Parkinson's disease in her husband's sweat before he was diagnosed. Her ability led scientists to identify the compounds associated with Parkinson's, potentially allowing for earlier diagnosis of the disease. These examples show that animals can indeed detect subtle changes in the body that humans cannot perceive. However, whether Oscar's abilities were purely based on his sense of smell or something more mysterious remains a topic of debate. Oscar's story has left lasting impact on the residents of the Geriatric Center and the wider community. Even after his death, people continue to share stories about his unique ability. Oscar then became a symbol of the deep connections between humans and animals, showing how pets can bring comfort and even provide vital information in the times of need. His story also inspired further research into how animals perceive the world and how their abilities can be harnessed to help humans. While we may never fully understand how Oscar worked, his legacy lives on, reminding us of the remarkable bonds we share with animals. Oscar the cat, who could sense death, remains a fascinating and mysterious figure. His ability to predict the passing of residents at the Geriatric Center brought both comfort and curiosity to those around him. While scientific explanation offers some insight, the true nature of Oscar's ability remains a mystery. What is clear is that Oscar touched the lives of many, providing a sense of peace and closure during some of life's most challenging moments. As we reflect on Oscar's story, we are reminded of the incredible potential of animals to understand and interact with the world in ways that humans may not fully grasp. Whether through an extraordinary sense of smell or something more enigmatic, Oscar's legacy continues to inspire and intrigue us, highlighting the profound connections that exist between humans and their animal companions. As we honor Oscar's memory, we look forward to discovering more about the incredible ways animals can help us navigate the complexities of health and well-being. His legacy is a testament to the enduring and magical connections that make our world a richer and more compassionate place. If you like this story, feel free to subscribe and leave a like. And if you like to, feel free to leave a comment in the box below. Thank you, and see you next time.